Welcome everybody, welcome to Cris Entertains. This is your host, Chris, and I got a new video for you guys today, and I want to go over the return of Verdansk. Let's talk about the good, let's talk about the bad of the return. And honestly, I want to share my opinions based on what I see, personally in this game with now the return of Verdansk here. And be honest with you guys, I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying being able to play on such a memorizing map from when this game came out originally, during the pandemic, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't know if they still censor on YouTube over that word, so I don't really want to say that word, but I kind of want to be going over that. So let's get into it. What do I see about this map right now? To be honest with you guys, I see a lot of good steps in the right foot forward for Call of Duty and Warzone and Battle Royale. Going forward, I honestly think it was good that they reverted a lot of things, that they did in the past to bring it to what it is again now. Because I'll be honest with you guys, Warzone hasn't felt like Warzone that we got originally for many years now. Honestly, the game, if you enjoyed this game when it came out during the pandemic, that game has not been in, it hasn't been here the way that it's supposed to feel since, let's be honest, Caldera, once it changed from Caldera to Warzone 2, this game completely changed on what it felt like and how it played and how you moved and how you did a lot of things. Yes, Caldera is one of the things that I honestly think that sucked about Caldera the most that it introduced was redeploy balloons. Now, why do I say it sucked that they introduced redeploy balloons? They fit that map for one reason, is that at peak you only had one way to get up to the top, and that was using redeploy balloons. Bringing it back to your extent, not so much. It really became one of those things where if you were a hardcore competitive sweaty player, cool, it fits your needs, you're gonna get a lot of kills. If you were a casual player and skill-based matchmaking, things, you need to be put with demons in the lobby, you're gonna be put in those lobbies. Now, I'm not talking to you guys here as a casual, I'm not talking to you guys as a competitive player. I do have a decent, KD in this game. I'm a 2.5 KD player, but I can assure you one thing. Playing this game for the excitement of just playing for fun and having a chill night with the boys has not been a thing since, honestly, Verdansk 1980, whatever, 1984, whatever the hell, Cold War was, to this game. It hasn't been, to be honest with you guys. It hasn't been that fun game till now. Now, I'm not saying, everything they did is, willy-nilly really good and everything should be left alone. I don't think the time to kill, and this is what I'm going to get into, the bad part. I honestly do not think the time to kill is correct. I get it. I've been hearing what they said. The time to kill is fashioned more to cater for a casual player to kill, a demon or a sweaty player. I agree with that. Just bump it up a little bit. Just a tad bit. There is really no outplayability, even with smokes, in this game with this time to kill. Yes, I do say casual players need to be in this game. Sometimes I want to play casual myself. I just want to have a decent game where I'm not having to sweat the ever-living hell when I'm playing Warzone. And honestly, for the last 2 years, it's not been a thing. If you want to just have a casual match, you can. And that brings me up to my other point. Warzone casuals is here. It's a thing. And honestly, it's a good thing. It's a really good mode. Or if you just want to get out of the skill-based matchmaking algorithm system that honestly, it is if you get into a higher KD, if you have good friends that you play with and you guys are all decent players, you're in the blender all night. If you guys are not running VPNs, and I hate to say this because there's a lot of creators that are running VPNs, and I've shown it in the past. If you're trying to just have a chill night, it's not gonna happen unless you're running VPNs. Freaking hate to say it. Which sucks. It really does. But with casuals mode here, it kind of helps it out. You could go hang out, go kill a bunch of bots, real players, and just have the time of your life with your friends if that's what you want to do. And when you're ready to go back in the blender, go get liquidated, to be honest. Now, to be honest with you guys, here's the bad part I do see about Warzone casuals. There is a downside to this, and it's not having to do with the game, to be honest with you. It has absolutely zero things to do with the game. What it has to do with is that there is content creators out there in this game right now that are going to try to pass real gameplay of a real lobby when they're making YouTube shorts, Instagram, TikToks. They're going to try to pass that as, hey, I'm in a real match, I'm in the blender, here, try this gun out, when in reality, they're just fighting people that are complete AI. For example, the match I'm showing you guys here, this is me just playing with some randos that I met online. We're on a casuals match. This is not a regular match. And why it's important to even say that is because there's so many content creators already that are sitting there showing off, oh, look at this gun, look at this, but when in reality it might not jive to exactly what you need to do in the game. You know, we all know that the Grau is back. The Grau is probably like the 4th best gun right now. The Kilo's the best AR to run if you're not sniping, and honestly the AK is probably the gun that you're looking to be using the most with the HDR, for sure. One-shot snipers should exist in the game. That's another point that we should get into, and we'll go into that. And then you have, the AMAX. The AMAX is good, hits like a truck, has a bunch of recoil, but if you know how to control it, then you're fine. What else was I gonna say? And I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's a decent amount of guns that you could play with, but to use Warzone casuals, just pay it off to, oh, look at all the people I'm killing. To the casual player, they're gonna see that gameplay and go, oh my god, I need to run that gun. To the most Call of Duty fans that are watching YouTube videos, watching shorts, trying to get the best loadout videos, you can see right through that's just curated AI lobbies that is trying to be passed as a real lobby, and I don't understand it. So that's my only gripe with casuals. To be honest with you, if they wanted to expand on Warzone casuals, I would love to see Warzone casuals become a mode that has zero AI, and it's based on whoever is a party leader. That's where you're gonna go ahead and get to the nearest server. No skill-based matchmaking. Just put you in a lobby where the ping is low to whoever is the party leader. That way you get that fun experience of being in this sandbox that this game in this map gives you, where you're gonna have tons of fun with your friends and be able to just go hard. And if you want to go into like a skill-based matchmaking lobby, find a way to make that without it being ranked, and then have your ranked modes where you want to play competitive. I honestly, the biggest gripe I have with this game is that it just thinks it has to put you with demons every single time when you're trying to play a regular game mode. And that's why I have a problem. The only problem I have with casuals is because they know that there is a problem. That's why they created a casuals mode. You don't need to make it AI only. Just give us the game without skill-based matchmaking. Give us a mode, and if you want to go ham, go to ranked or create another mode that is like that. But with that being said, that's all I got to say for you guys today. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.